What is going on, everybody? We're playing Speech Out World Champion coming at you, and we're here with Shanks in this way too early. Definitely do not recommend build for OP09. But yeah, Shanks one of my favorite characters. I think he's awesome. So we got access to him to be able to mess around with in the game. So figured why not put something together. But I wanted to do a special giveaway too, especially the last few months and everything, for everyone sticking around and hanging out. And I don't know, I'm not super big into like the collecting the cards. That's how the cards I like the alt art Kid and Killer and stuff like that. But want to give away a bunch of stuff that I'm not using, especially stuff that people may use in current decks and everything. So cards that you see right now on the screen, I'll do a giveaway of those: the alt art Perona, the regular Perona, and then we got 4 Morias. So I know cards and stuff are hard to get, so especially the ones I'm not going to use that are usable, I'm going to try to get things going and just give them away and stuff like that. Especially anyone that likes it. To enter the giveaway, literally we'll do this for like 2 weeks. So between this video and then I'll do this kind of like every video, literally just comment anything, and I'll just pick from the comments from either from starting from any of the videos from now until the end. We'll just pick something from. So yeah, thank you guys again for all the support. These last few months and everything has been a lot of fun. But yeah, let's get into the breakdown of Shanks. We have some of the new cards in here. We got the red-haired pirates, but obviously though, there's not like a whole lot of options in the game right now for red-haired pirates, and I don't really want to use these promos. And yeah, we don't have the new one. But depending on the support that Shanks may get, I think Shanks will be super strong, and some potential foreshadowing that RP Law is going to be out of here is there's a new Gordon and Max right here. So depending on what happens, this is in the game. And yeah, with that, if RP Law is gone, Marco or Shanks will definitely become probably my main, just because I love the power reduction mechanic. It is my favorite thing in the game. I just really click with it, and I love just the extra added dimension that power reduction kind of gives the game, and it's really fun to me. Whether it's removal or just playing defense, I think it's cool. But yeah, cards we're testing out, we got Rayleigh, which is kind of like Queen, and it's a good counter, especially against I feel like the decks that are the chain summoning ones, stuff like that, with like blue RP Law currently. So we got Rayleigh in here for some defense as well of the OP09 stuff. And then yeah, Yasop, Ben Beckman, very cool. And yeah, I think this Rayleigh also very strong, especially if you get to use the on play effect and everything. Being able to give something minus 3,000 or 2,000 that stays for an entire turn, plus Shanks' leader ability, massive. And that leads me into why I also kind of like this counter. I think OP09, from some of the card reveals we've seen, is going to be pretty defensive heavy with counters. And this just Red Hawk works very well with Shanks, especially early game too. Your opponent drops something that's 5k, they swing, you get to use Shanks' leader ability, minus it down, and then if you have Red Hawk, not only do you get to block for the battle, you get to KO something 4,000 power or less. So I'm just gone out of here, which is pretty cool. Outside of that, I just have Fire Fist and Rad Beam in here just because they're good. So that's the only reasons really. Similar with like have this one Shanks in here for fun, and then we have Zoro in here for fun as well. Ben Beckman pretty strong with the on play, and then we get the leader buff here. And then I got Kid and Killer just because I think Kid and Killer is one of the best cards in the game, and if you're playing red, I feel like this card is just insane. It's insanely strong. So yeah, again, way too early. Do not recommend build of Shanks at all, because again, we don't even know what all cards are coming besides the ones that we have like access to, and then some of the new reveals like the new 10 cost Shanks and stuff like that. But yeah, Shanks is cool. But I figured we'd just do a little fun video so I could tie in the giveaway stuff. So yeah, let's see if we can find a game and go from there. Okay, we got some Law. No idea what to expect here. So we're just going to roll with this and go from there. So we get a Shiraya, we got Zoro. I could leave up this for that. Okay, well, we'll see what happens here. Obviously, if they only attack for 5, we can use leader ability and just minus them down. So when your opponent attacks, Shanks' ability, give up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters minus 1,000 power for the turn. And the reason why I love, again, Red Hawk with this is because we can do a combo. Use Shanks' leader ability -1, and then you can smack this down, KO one of your opponent's stuff. So they're attacking here. No, we'll take this one. All right, we get Ben. They're dropping the max. All right. And into Ray. Okay, interesting. So I'm at 4. What do I want to do here? Because we could pressure them with Zoro. I attack him 6, and then we go Zoro. So, all right. We'll attack here. And then make a play around that. So, all right, they do that. We'll drop Zoro. And then we'll attack him again. And, all right, they decide to go. All right, it's very aggressive. Okay, interesting. So we use our ability. We'll minus one of these down, probably. They only have 2. So they can't really bring anyone in. We'll use the card action. We'll do this. Do that. And now, unless they, whatever they attack with, I can keep Zoro going. Because again, they can't use Max. So we're kind of chilling there. No. We'll do this and I kind of want to keep this. So we'll do that and that. Alright. So we're chilling. We have 6. So I could drop Yasop here. Keep 1 for a rad beam. Looks like that's our best option. And then we can attack a couple times. So I'll attack them 5. So they take that already. And then, because again, they'll only be at the 4. So I assume they're going to use this. So onto here. So we'll deploy this. Buff ourselves up here to the 6. And then we'll attack them 6 and 5. So I'll get them down 1 there. Alrighty. Leaving 1 up. Just, again, we don't get the full power rad beam, but the 2K will probably be pretty nice. And then next turn, we could go Beckman potentially. Or we could just drop Rayleigh as well. So we'll see what they do. They're just at the 4, so if they use this, they don't have a ramp to bring in. We're chilling. Alright, so we'll see what... And again, I keep Zoro alive. Potentially here. I'll use the card action. We'll minus that down. And then we're gonna... Oh, no blocker. Rad beam. Keep our Zoro up. And then they're sacking everything. Bring in the boys. And then, yeah, they can attack there, which is cool. Alright, so I could attack here. Get something out of their hand. And then we can play around that. I could just drop Rayleigh to clear both of these regardless. So I kind of want to do that. Attack them 5. See what they do with this. Because I could also just drop... we got Ben Beckman as well here. But I feel like Rayleigh's probably better than this scenario because I can hit the 2-piece. But reason again why I'm just attacking in a 5 here is because I want to clear their hand for later. Alright, interesting. So they decided to do that. Alright, we'll just attack in 5 then. See what they do here. And I could just play... We could try... I kind of want to test out Beckman and then we keep this for next turn potentially. Because this is just 6,000 or less. So we'll deploy that. We'll trash that. And alright, we got our man Ben Beckman out here chilling. And so we'll see what they do. They drop Gordon. Alright, well they'd have to use 2. So we're at 4. Alright, well they got 2. Well, at least we get them out and then I can drop Rayleigh then next turn. So we can play around with that. They only have, we got them down to 2 life. They're going all 3. Alright, nothing I can do about that. This again, you gotta hold on to this. Which kind of works though. I can drop Rayleigh and do the Red Hawk. Depending on what they bring. Well, it doesn't really matter because whatever they bring in here, I can clap with either. Because again, we got them down pretty decent here with Don. Again, another Rayleigh. So we could drop this again. Keep this up just in case. Or do I want to drop... No, I think we just drop this. Keep 2 and then I'll attack him for 6. Try to get something out. So drop our man Ben again, and then I'll put one on here. We'll attack them 6 on 5. Because again, they're only at 2. So the reason why I'm just dragging this out. Okay, they decided to take the hit. All right, interesting. So we'll see what they do. Again, because they're at 4. So if they drop anything like crazy, they got more. Nuts. All right. So they do that. Actually, I'll just let this one hit. Okay, we get another Ben Beckman. Okay, we could just drop him again then. As they bring in Ain. Alright, and then we got Kid and Killer. So we got him down here. This will put 2 on. Let's attack them like this. Okay, then I could just go for the game then. We could just drop Kid and Killer and then go for it. So we'll just do that. Put them all here, and then we'll attack them 11 on 5. And all right, there we go. Dust up an RP Law here with our Shanks. Ben Beckman getting to run the rounds, and yeah, I don't know, decent game. Obviously, our opponent. Oh, they got the. Okay, so that's why they were going crazy. So they got the new Gordon in here, but we're able to take them out with clearing their stuff, and again, starving them out with Don. So that makes things pretty great because with Shanks' ability, you get to minus them down, and especially if they're going super aggressive, they have low Don. You just put them in such a wild trap. And yeah, I also love that Shanks is a 5-life leader. That's nice. Obviously, again though, long term, it depends what other red-haired pirates cards Shanks is gonna get, whether we'll be able to compete with all the new stuff. But we get access to one of the best cards in the game, Kid and Killer. So pretty happy with that. But yeah, there is little super early Shanks preview. Again, depending on what happens with Law gets banned more than likely, or whatever happens. I love just the power reduction mechanic in One Piece. So Shanks may become my new guy, or Marco, depending again on the support and everything. I just like power reduction. I think it's really fun, and it just gives you so many more options of things you can do, and just the extra elements of being able to play the game is really, really nice to me.